Nature is my happy place. It really is. And that's the reason why I moved to St. Anne in 2022, because I wanted to be able to get to a river or beach pretty easily, and that is currently my reality. I am shocked at the fact that even though I've been living here for 3 entire years, I'm still discovering new rivers and beaches. We discovered this one 2 weeks ago. Most rivers tend to be sheltered, but this one isn't. And I kind of like that about it. I love all the big rocks and all the small rocks, and I can see the effects of geography here. My geography brain is clicking. You know, when I used to take geography trips in high school and we would get to learn about how rivers are formed or how rocks are formed. This river is actually quite shallow right now. It's usually a lot higher than this, but I am grateful that we can get to be here in a moment like this. And I'm also really grateful for friends who spontaneously arrange things like these, where we just go to the river with a coal pot and a barrack fish, cut it up, season it, fry it on a natural fire, and eat. I'm a foodie, and I'm also a nature lover. So this is the perfect combination for me. In fact, one of these days, I want to cook a meal of my own here. I want to cook perhaps curry chickpeas or a lentil stew, and I'm going to show you guys how it's done, because so many of you have been requesting vegan recipes on my Instagram page. By the way, if you aren't following me there, check me out at 40.locks or at QUAINT. We intended to have the breadfruit with the fish. You see the entire layout there, but that never really worked out because the breadfruit went bad, so it was bitter. But thankfully, the Irish potatoes and the okra and the sweet potato came in handy. That was a great breakfast because this was pretty early in the morning. We had lemongrass tea like you saw earlier in this video, and after all of this, we were able to go for a swim. I just love doing things like these because when I'm outside, I am just marveling at the beauty of nature. I am just giving thanks, and I always visualize the water taking all my troubles away. I don't really have many of those these days because I stay out the way, and I also have a very positive outlook. But I just visualize it washing everything away from me that no longer serves me. And as it goes down the stream, it's like I feel lighter and lighter, and I always leave interactions like these feeling charged, because nature is therapy. Nature is free therapy. If you are feeling unhappy, go outside, touch some grass, hug a tree, swim in the river, swim in the ocean. I promise you will feel so much better. I can't help but to feel grateful in moments like these, you know, and I'm happy that I can experience this with my family and friends, especially my daughter, because we're pretty much making her into a nature baby. I'm sure she chose us as her parents because in her past life, she loved nature and she knew that we would love nature too, so she would get exactly what she needs, having us as her parents. I try my best to put her in water as often as possible and to have her experience cold water because I want her to be used to that kind of life. I want her to love the river and love nature, and she already does. But anyway, stick around if you want to see more of these kind of adventures.